Good evening, friends, and welcome to the next episode of my JSPF story. Today, I would like to introduce you to two of my students, Neha from Hyderabad and Ariman from Allahabad. What a deadly combination! Allahabad, Hyderabad, culminating at Sonipat. Both the students study in the Jindal School of Banking and Finance, and they are currently pursuing the BA Honors Finance and Entrepreneurship. Welcome, Neha, and welcome, Ariman. How are you doing?
Very fine, sir. How are you doing?
I am great. How about you, Neha?
I'm great.
Fantastic. So just to give you a background about this my JSPF story, this is a story on the life of a student who has already been living in the JGU campus. With this story, my intention is to help any new student or the existing student to know a bit more about the course which we offer, and who better than a senior can be the one to throw that light. So you have been recommended, you have been shortlisted, and you have a great responsibility today to help the audience understand what is finance and entrepreneurship course. First thing first, Neha, you belong to TPS Hyderabad.
Yes.
How tough was it to convince your family to send you from Hyderabad to Sonipat?
Firstly, it was like challenging, I can say in one word, because I belong to South India and I'm the only child. So it is making it even more difficult for me to convince them. But then I always had the passion to outdo myself and do what my heart says. So I'm here to pursue my passion.
How did you come to know about OP Jindal University?
Since I belong to a business background and my grandfather was into the business of substations and electric tower lines since past 50 years, and entrepreneurship has been one of my aspirations, and I wanted to pursue entrepreneurship as my career ever since. And after my 12th, I wanted to pursue graduation in one of the courses that closely relates with my aspirations. So Jindal, I got through Jindal by because my brother has studied in Jindal and he did law, and it was one of the reasons I came through Jindal. And then after that, I did an extensive research on the courses, and BFE is one of the courses that is very much aligning to my aspirations.
So the course manual which I got was very fascinating. Like there were so many courses: advanced corporate finance, income tax, and a young entrepreneurship series, guest lectures, and the workshops which we got. So I looked into that, and that was very fascinating to me. So that's why I took this course.
Is it still fascinating?
Yes.
Yes.
The courses change with each semester, and with each semester there are different outlooks that we get through the courses of finance and entrepreneurship. I remember in my first semester there was one course named the Effective Business Communication.
It's a course?
Effective Business Communications.
Effective
Business communications.
Okay.
Which helped me to come to my I am very skeptical of talking to people, and I can say that I'm stage shy as well. So this course particularly has helped me to come out of all my inhibitions and fears, and it showed me that I can excel by conquering my fears. So that is one subject I like. And there was this entrepreneurship series where there used to be weekly thing where entrepreneurs from different areas and fields used to come and visit us and share their valuable journey, which were inspiring, and we wanted to work more because of it.
Friends, there is a very important term which I just heard Neha telling: conquering your fears. This is a very, very important statement, because the sooner you conquer your fear, you are prepared for future. Ariman, we will go to you. What inspiring did you find in this BA Honors Finance and Entrepreneurship course?
Basically, when I joined, there was electives in the fourth semester or in the fifth and sixth semester. All were electives, cross electives, where we could choose course from all over the JGU. Like if we have interest in law, humanities, anything. So that was very aspiring to me because I thought if we could do a core in our subject and then explore something which is outside of our field. So that was very fascinating to me. And after that also there are many societies and clubs like Accelerator Program, Ideate Lab and Venture Builders. So that I'm a part of that society and that fascinated me a lot.
Okay. Tell me something about your class, your friends. Where are they from? How diversified is the group?
My class consists of 23 students. 1/3 of them are girls and rest of them are males, and they belong to all different backgrounds. Some of them are from south, east, north and south, and there's no place where my friends don't come from.
So out of 23 classmates, are you friends with everyone?
Yeah, they are friends but not best friends, but everybody are my friends.
Now you mentioned that you were hesitant in talking to people,
Yes.
but now since you are already in your 3rd semester, have you overcome that fear and are you ready to go and say hello hi to all 23?
Yeah.
Okay. Ariman, you come from Allahabad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So how did you come to know about OP Jindal University and this particular course? Who told you?
So my neighbor, who is also in law school, she's in 5th year. So she told me about this course, and after researching, I thought this was a very good university. And the other thing was, it was close to my hometown because South and Mumbai, they were far away from my hometown. So that is why. And then I was exploring options. And as you know, I'm from a business background. My grandfather started tire dealerships 50 years back.
Tire dealership.
Tire dealerships.
And how many years ago?
50 years. 1975. Next year will be.
Your grandfather would have started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my father took over it. So I was in the conversation and listening to the conversation about entrepreneurship and finance. So this course was the one which fascinated me a lot towards, because I want to start something of my own, because the customer demands from earlier 50 years back to now has changed a lot.
Indeed, it has changed a lot, and the psyche of a customer going forward, what exactly are their requirements, everything needs to be understood if you want to be either an entrepreneur or you want to start something of your own, or you want to take ahead your existing family business. My next question, I think you are almost completing your 3rd semester, right?
Yes.
Which was 1 or 2 subjects which you did not find interesting until now, or you found it difficult to cope up?
I personally don't like theoretical subjects. So theoretical subjects for me are not that much interesting. But here, theoretical subjects are integrated with practical approach. So,
Can you give an example?
as Ariman mentioned, we have the Ideate Lab. So whatever.
Which lab?
Ideate Lab.
Ideate Lab.
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Quite interesting name.
So where Ideate Lab is a place where the startup ideas, or any student who's aspiring to start a startup or he is in an ideation phase, Ideate Lab is a place where students go and share their ideas, and they get guidance from the professors to make prototypes or even change the ideas for the present startups.
Okay.
And I'm a part of Ideate Lab. So whatever we learn theoretically in class, we apply
Like that in the real life there.
with our own startup ideas. It is a place where we can get startup ideas. That's it.
So it's interesting. So let me ask something from Aryan. Aryan, you have completed 1 year. Have you done any kind of a practical learning by way of any internships until now?
Yeah, I've interned at 3 organizations
3 organizations already.
already.
That means you are currently in your
Third.
finishing your 3rd semester.
3rd semester
And you did 3 internships already.
already.
Wow, that's amazing.
So
Tell me something about your internships.
So-
Where you interned and what were your learnings over there?
first internship I did at Raina Silver. It's a Canadian company. Its operations are in mining, silver mining. So I interned there as a junior analyst, research analyst. So my basic job was to prepare the list for clients and do QGIS mining software to identify where the mines are and how to locate which area is more.
Was it a remote internship?
Yeah, it was a remote internship I did from my hometown. I did that for 45 days.
45 first.
After first semester, I did internship at Anand Rathi Stockbrokers Limited, where I studied about equity, mutual funds, ETFs, Basically, that was more of a research work. I studied there about different types of mutual funds, prepared the list of that. And in the last semester, I did internship at Finayo. It's a EV financing company.
Which company?
Finayo.
Finayo. What is it?
EV financing company. It's EV, electric vehicles.
Which vehicles? Those e-rickshaws and all?
Two-wheelers, e-rickshaws.
Okay. And what was your role? What were you doing?
I was a market surveyor of that. I visited many dealerships across Varanasi, Allahabad, and close ones from these. And I visited dealers. What are the customers wanting? What are the customers? How much are they financing? That was my job at
It
Finayo.
was a tough job, I believe.
Yeah, it was a
Did
market.
they give you any incentive or some monetary benefit?
Yeah, I got a stipend,
How much?
7,500.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. See, I always keep on telling students that the subjects which are being taught to us, until and unless you apply it in the real world, they will not make you future ready. And I'm very happy that the student of today across our country realizes what is the importance of internships. And friends, you must understand that practical learning has to be collaborated with your theory. What just now Aryaman mentioned, that he has already done 3 internships by the time he is completing his 3 semesters. Just imagine, as he graduates, completing 8 semesters, what level of knowledge he would have, which can be reflected if he wants to start something of his own. Great. This is a lot of academics. Now let's go something beyond classroom, beyond books. How's life outside classroom? What do you do when you are free from your class?
It is fun. We hang out with friends. We watch movies.
You watch movies.
Sometimes we make weekend plans. We go out.
You go out of the campus.
Out of the
Are
campus.
you allowed to go out of the campus?
Yeah, we have to issue a pass from our parents.
You have to take a permission from the parents.
parents.
Is it easy? Do they give you?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they don't allow, but mostly.
They don't.
Yeah,
Okay. Then you go out.
go out for movies daily. That's the thing. And I play sports in the college. There are many sports.
You play.
I play.
What do you play?
I play table tennis.
You play TT?
Yeah.
Anything about you?
I am part of a lot of societies in JGU.
Lot of society.
Yes. I am a history enthusiast, so I joined Tariq, the history club.
Which club?
Tariq, the
Tariq?
history club.
Okay, Tariq. The
Tariq.
word Tariq.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a part of Arthanidhi, the evidence club.
Okay.
And as I told, I'm part of Ideate Lab. And I like to volunteer with people and community services. So I joined Rotaract as a member. And I'm a joint secretary of social media and outreach.
How do you manage all these things? Neha, I want to understand.
First year, it was like I was totally engrossed into studies. And then when I came to the second year, I felt like it was time for me to explore more. So as the inductions for these societies opened, I went all in and I wanted to face new challenges. So I filled all the forms that were available to me. Some of my passion, some for my hobbies, and some on my academic endeavors. So I got into 6 of them, and because most of them are aligned with my passions, I don't think that I'm investing time into them. It's a part of me. So
So you picked up all those things which aligned with your area of interest.
yes, passions and hobbies.
Passion in
Yes.
Ariman. You are a table tennis player,
Player.
right?
Just hobby.
Just
Professionally. Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you daily get time to go and exercise this hobby or occasionally?
So I get time, but I play sometimes pool, sometimes table tennis, different sports, just for time pass.
Okay. You both come from different locations like Hyderabad, Allahabad, and I believe it is for the first time you have come out of your house. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me one thing. How tough was it? Or rather, I should say, how difficult was it when you came to this campus the first week of your life at JG? How was it?
When I first time came to the campus, it was more like I was nervous and thrilled at the same time because I'm starting a new chapter of my life. But when I came into the campus, it seemed like a whole different world.
Or different world?
Yes,
On a positive side?
on a positive side, but filled with its own nervousness and all. And our seniors has organized events for us in the first
Buddy project.
the buddy
project.
and then
Which project?
buddy
Buddy project.
Buddy project.
Yes. Well,
What is it?
the new batch are called together for different events, and the new batch members do
Interact
events
with each
together.
other.
And this was a great opportunity for us to network and interact with our batch members. And it was ended with Biswamil, the flagship event of JGU. And-
Biswamil.
Yes.
What is Biswamil?
It's a cultural event.
It's a
Cultural event.
Okay. So you are already a part of so many clubs and societies. Did you try your hands at Biswamil also until now?
Yeah, I volunteered last time.
You volunteered last time.
Yes.
Okay. So now this is a very important part of it. We are coming to the close of our conversation. I would like both of you to pass on some message as a senior to anyone who is planning to join JGU. What is it one thing which you want to say to our audience?
Yes, parents, most Indian parents have these inhibitions that a merit student should not do BA as a course or a graduating course. So I also face the same problem, not with my parents but the extended family. But I can say that BA Finance and Entrepreneurship here is not like any other conventional BA, and it has a lot to offer for aspiring entrepreneurs and people who want to pursue career in finance. So please, if people who are interested in entrepreneurship and finance, this is a great course for you to learn more on entrepreneurship and startups. And don't be afraid of facing challenges that comes with university and with the family pressures.
Okay. Aryaman, over to you. What is the message you want to give to your juniors or anyone who wants to think about joining this course or this university?
The overall experience here, it's very nice. People here are very friendly. Faculty, overall experience is very nice. It's just a home away from home.
It's just a home away from home. You have made a very big statement, I must say.
Yeah.
So is it actually?
Please.
Yes.
So my next question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy you are being over here in JGU?
It should not be for happiness, but it's for the thrill or
Overall experience.
Okay.
experience.
So how has been, what is the out of 10, how much will you rate your overall experience?
10.
10 out of 10?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
What about you, Aryaman? I think
I
she
would-
has gone too fast.
I would say 8.
8.
8.
Okay. I'm happy because you, by the time you would graduate, if I may ask this question again, she would say 40 out of 10, 50 out of 10, and she might think of again coming back and doing masters and PhD and everything. She has fallen in love with JGU.
That is true.
That is true.
Yes.
And I believe, have you conveyed this to your parents?
Yes, I have.
They are relaxed that our daughter is being single, but she is well settled.
Yes.
Don't have any anxiety.
Mm.
What about you?
Anxiety
I don't have-
come in the start when we are taking admissions in the starting, but once 1 year is over, then we come to
You took a very important thing. Tell me something. How smooth was the admission process as a whole when you were applying over here, as compared to any other college where you would have applied?
When we applied here, since I was from the south, we didn't have to come here and be in person to get the admission process done. It was all done on the phone and online. So it was very
Hassle-free.
good and hassle-free experience.
Hassle-free
Yes.
experience.
So I think we have covered almost everything about the finance and entrepreneurship program. They both are students from the 2023 batch. And friends, if you are looking forward to learn more about this course, please feel free to connect with Neha and Aryaman. Are you both on LinkedIn?
Yes, sir.
They both are on LinkedIn. They might definitely be on Instagram also. And take best use of the opportunity. I always keep on saying, seniors are the torch bearers to the juniors. It is very, very important that we must communicate with each other so that once you plan to make this course a part of your life, you are not looking back. You are not nervous. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
You are not confused by people who are saying, oh, this is a BA degree. Why are you doing a BA degree?
That is, most of people in South, like students, face that discrimination that you are a merit student, so why do you want to pursue a BA? But after seeing the course and change in me, my mom has settled that it's not just a BA degree, but it's way more than a conventional.
Great. It was a nice conversation with both of you. Thank you, Neha. And thank you, Aryaman, for joining us today in our next podcast of My JSBF Story. Friends, keep watching. Subscribe to the official YouTube channel of Jindal School of Banking and Finance. We will come up with a new episode very soon. Until then, enjoy, strategize about your career. Planning is very important. Learn, research. Research is one word which Neha also mentioned, that she did a lot of research about the college, about the course, about the faculty, about the environment. That will give you a confidence why you should join this particular program. Thanks for watching us. Have a great day ahead. See you soon. Bye.